the Diamondbacks, number 5, Joanna Joe.
And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. That one fouled off. Jones, an all-star a season ago. She features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a sinker, and occasionally works in a splitter. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled, tosses to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Second time today. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
She froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, she got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Number 82, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
She really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Rockies are down quietly. They lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for
Ryan Feltner on to pitch here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Upstairs. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball.
Swing and a ground ball, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting, third baseman,
John Birdie at the plate. Just off the inside edge.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
On the ground, could be 2. McMahon tossed to second, on to first, out, double play. Just got it there in time.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
2 outs, base is empty.
2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The wind of the pitch. Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 down, nobody on.
That's ball 3.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
McCarthy in the box now. No balls and a strike. To the right side, Estrada handles, throws to first, and that is that. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, and they trail it here 2-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Gilbert Diaz.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
It'll bring up the catcher, Austin Nola. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That one out to right.
I got it.
1 away.
Up next for Colorado, the right fielder, Roberts.
Now it's the right fielder. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
1 out, base is empty. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Alfonso in the box again. Takes a strike. Comes up empty.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they still lead it 2-1. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Kyle Freeland.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 2.
Perdomo.
Late swing, fouled off. Hammered on a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. A switch hitter batting right. And that's outside. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Josh Naylor. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Sliced hard, but foul. One-two now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Caught him looking for the K. This is Corbin Carroll, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late and the defense comes away with nothing.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him in the inning.
Perdomo, the runner at third. Marte on second. Carroll at first. One gone. That one misses. 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. On the ground right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ripped on a line. Makes the grab. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-2.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
Gordon. Gurriel.
Gurriel gets a piece.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Marte scores, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the third baseman, John Birdie. Line drive, Estrada. To first, that ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We're through 5. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Rockies 2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jordan Montgomery.
Number 52, Jordan Montgomery.
Now here's Nolan Jones.
The left fielder, number 22, Nolan Jones.
That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Number 24, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael.
Here's Michael Toglia. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. That one misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to first, Naylor over to Perdomo. That's 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Rockies 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 48.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Here's Marcus Semien.
Marcus
Semien, a former Gold Glove winner, 35 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Ground ball left side, and foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Tristan McKenzie up and throwing. Gilbreth getting loose as well. 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just misses with that one. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here is Jake McCarthy. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air to left, down the line. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. First pitch, not close.
Well, I think really just trying to be careful, man, in scoring position there. See if he can somehow navigate through this lineup, get a more favorable matchup, perhaps get him in a rollover on a changeup, get a ball on the ground, get a double play, and get out of this.
And a foul ball. Man at second. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Ketel Marte, 1 for 3. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Naylor stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Simeon, the lead runner at second. Marte on at first with 2 down. Foul ball there. Two outs. Slap the other way, foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they still lead at 3-2.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here, warming Bernabel.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Ripped to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies. Adael Amador. Big spot for him here. Clips the corner. Strike one. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's the ball.
That misses the zone, and that's ball
One
one.
ball, 2 strikes to count.
One down, base is empty. And he chases that one. And there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder.
The center fielder, Yanquiel Fernandez.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Out to short. Tosses across to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Rockies 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lucas Gilbert.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Number 87. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Blaze Alexander. And a first offering, a fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering popped in the air, right field, and out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the catcher, Adrian.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Ildemaro Vargas. Looking to start something with 1 gone.
Vargas.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a pinch hit double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Gurriel.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Gurriel gets a piece. One out and a runner at second here at the bottom of the 7th. A little bit low. And now it's even 1-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Outside low. Now 2 balls and a
2
strike.
balls, 1 strike.
And that's outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And ball four, two aboard.
First base.
The third baseman, number 8, John.
Here's the third baseman, John Birdie. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Fouled off. He was late.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Vargas, the lead runner, out at second. Gurriel over at first with one away. High in the air, out to right. Brings it in. 2 down.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Marcus Semien.
Next is the designated hitter, Marcus Semien. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Base hit, center field. Vargas around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Pablo Reyes looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. Hit in the air, center field. And the inning is over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Rockies 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kevin Ginkel.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now into the ball game on defense, Jose Trevino. He takes over behind the plate. Also entering the game, Jorge Barrosa. He'll be patrolling center field. Also into the ball game, Anthony Prado. He takes over in right.
Now in right.
And now it's Austin Nola.
Anthony Prado.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Nola, Aaron's older brother, was a shortstop at LSU. And a guy who's turned into a good big league catcher. That misses. And now 2-0.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Fought off foul. That's off the inside corner. And now 3-1. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Payoff pitch. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball up the middle. Marte throws to first in time. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now the right fielder. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball. That one misses. And now 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
So now a pinch hitter, Sean Bouchard, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, left fielder Nolan Jones.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, A.J. Puck.
Number 33, A.J. Puck.
Pinch hitter coming on, Brian Lavastida. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Right through there for a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Really important at bat coming up now.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And that one fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
That's a ball.
That misses off the outside edge. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nice work from the snake pen there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Rockies 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tristan McKenzie. So coming into the game now on defense, Hunter Goodman. He'll be out in left field.
Now playing left field.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Manuel Margot.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Inside, almost got him. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Ball 2.
And Margot able to spoil that one. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And there's the strike. Action in the pen down there. Bradley Blaylock getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Sullivan, the lefty, warming up as well. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Trey Lipscomb. First pitch misses. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that misses. 2-0. McKenzie maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Anthony Prado in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That misses. Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Through 8 full, it's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Rockies 2. Jordan Lawler. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here.
Number 10.
And now Michael Toglia. 0 for 3 in this one. Puck back to work.
Hey!
They hope he's the guy to
0-1.
spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Ball one there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings it.